Hello everyone, this is Dr. K, and we are going to go through the syllabus for CS 5704 Software Engineering Fall 2015. Okay, we're going to go through the syllabus and we're going to go through the Canvas site a little bit. Right now I'm on the home page of the Canvas site. I want to go to the syllabus. You can see it's just like Scholar. You've got all your main departments here on the left. So I'm going to click on Syllabus, and there it is. Okay, it gives you the course. This is me, the instructor. You can contact me at this email address, and I do have office hours that are available on request, and we'll do them via WebEx. Okay, the course description. You can read the course description at your leisure. This is a software engineering course, so we'll talk a lot about process models, requirements analysis, design, and things like that. Okay, I would say that for about maybe 75% of the course will be using the main textbook a lot, okay, which is Pressman's software engineering book. Okay, and for the other 25%, we'll probably be using alternative materials. Okay, we got the course objectives. You can take a look at the course objectives here. Upon completion of this course, students will be able to do the following, so on and so forth. And every module, you'll see that every module, we got module level objectives associated with them also. Okay, the course structure. So this is pretty important, although I'll walk you through Canvas so that you can see exactly how to access all of this material. Okay, but basically every week you're going to listen to recorded lectures, you're going to do the reading assignments, you will participate in online discussions, and some of those discussions will be graded and others will not be, so make sure you definitely participate in the graded discussions. You will take ungraded practice quizzes from the Pressman online website. Actually, it's the McGraw-Hill online website, but that's who publishes the Pressman book. You will work on programming assignments if there have been any assigned, and you will complete required quizzes and exams and things like that if there have been any assigned. Okay, in addition, we're going to have some live Q&A sessions. These are 100% optional. You are not required to attend these because this course is entirely asynchronous. We do not require you to attend these Q&A sessions. So the Q&A sessions, we'll have to schedule those week by week. They'll be held periodically, perhaps every week, perhaps every other week. We'll just have to see how that goes. And there's not going to be a fixed time, although I anticipate for folks in the Eastern time zone that we'll probably hold a lot of them on Thursdays from 7 to 8 p.m. Okay, but I'm just going to have to look at the breadth of time zones that people are coming from and figure that out week by week. Okay, course requirements. You should have a good understanding of programming in an object-oriented language like Java or C#. And of course, I know that some of you have taken The course in the Summer CS 50s 44, that should give you the programming experience you need. There will be programming assignments in this course. Okay. The primary text will be Software Engineering, a Practitioner's Approach, and that is the 8th edition by Roger Pressman and Bruce Maxim. We'll be using a lot of additional text too. I'm going to try to have every additional text that we use or every additional reading will be available online. In particular, most of them will be available through Safari Books Online, and I will show you how to access that when we walk through Canvas. Okay, the technology that we're going to be using in this course, sorry about that. The technology we'll be using in this course, obviously we'll be using Canvas, we'll be using WebEx for the live Q&A sessions, and for the and for any office hours, okay? And for the programming assignments, we'll be using Eclipse Mars, the latest one, and NetBeans 8. That's the latest one, and I should say, or NetBeans 8. We should be able to use either one of these. Don't have to use both of them. Okay, and some assignments you can even submit by just coding by hand, although that's not recommended. It's better to use an IDE. Assignments will be submitted through WebCat. Okay, that's Virginia Tech's online grading system. And sometimes we'll be doing, I'll ask you to view a screencast on lynda.com, which Virginia Tech has access to. And since that one, all right, I'll show you that when we walk through the Canvas site also. And finally, Piazza. We'll be using Piazza for a lot of the Q&A discussion boards. Some of the discussions will be on Canvas, but the Q&A type discussions are all going to be on Piazza. Participation, just as a general rule, plan on spending about 8 to 10 hours a week involved in these activities. So this is going to be a non-trivial class, especially when you have programming assignments. They're going to take up a lot of time, so best be prepared for that. Okay, expectations. The first week of class, you will be asked to read and sign an expectation document. I will show you that again when we do the walkthrough of Canvas. And everybody's bound by the graduate honor code. Okay, assessments and grading. This is what the breakdown for the grades are going to look like. There will be a midterm exam worth 50 points. You will have a midterm essay worth 10 points, a midterm diagram worth 10 points. The exam will be multiple choice, okay, and it will be online. The essay and the diagram will be kind of like take-home things. You were going to have to submit those to Canvas. The final exam is going to be all multiple choice. It's going to be worth 100 points, and you will have a total of 3 projects worth 60 points each, 3 programming projects, which will be non-trivial. Okay. You will also have 10 discussion boards. They are going to be worth 4 points each, 10 graded discussion boards worth 4 points each. This is probably the easiest part of your grade, so make sure you post to these graded discussion boards. All you have to do to get the 4 points on a graded discussion board is make 1 post, but you only have a week to do it. You have to post within that week, okay? Everybody should get those 40 points. by the end of this class. There's a couple of administrative assignments that I simply reward you points just for doing. The expectation document will be one of those administration assignments, and I think there will be a Hello World program you submit to WebCat, and you'll get 5 points for doing that. Okay, so communications and discussions. This is going to be our main way of interacting in this course, so this is very important. As I said before, we're going to have some Canvas discussion boards. We've got the introduction forums up already, or the introduction forum, that is up and running already. So I made my own post to that, so please post to that. It's optional to post to it, but it's highly recommended. I think it's a great way to kind of get started in this class and let people know who you are and where you are and something interesting about yourself. Okay, I highly recommend you post to the introductions forums. And as I said, there will be graded discussions. Those discussions will be on Canvas. Right here, just make sure you post. You basically have a week to post. You can reply to somebody else's post. It just has to be a non-trivial post, like 2 sentences. I think I required as the minimum. And don't just say that I agree with somebody. Make a non-trivial post, all right? But it will be pretty easy. And then you'll have the Piazza discussion boards. So these mainly consist of assignment Q&A, question and answers. You post a question and somebody else can try to answer it. I'll try to answer some of them to the best of my ability. So please take advantage of those. In fact, that should be really, if you have a question, the first place you should post that question, unless it is a private matter that you can only discuss it with me, the first place you should post a question about anything in this course is on a Piazza discussion board. All right, we've got assignment Q&As, we got exam Q&As, and we've got other discussions, like there's a Q&A for the syllabus, there's a tools and technology Q&A, and I can create more as the course progresses. When you are posting to discussion boards, please use proper netiquette. This is pretty easy. Just be respectful of other people, okay? That's really what it boils down to. I've got some links here. You can check out the core rules of netiquette, but just be respectful and everything should be fine. Okay, we got some course support in here. Technical support, I'm not really going to be giving a lot of technical support because I'm not an expert on a lot of this stuff. But if you're trying to install, say, Eclipse or NetBeans, do feel free to post to the Tools and Technology Q&A forum on Piazza. And hopefully somebody else had the same problem and can help you solve it. I might know how to solve it, and I can post. So there will be the ability to ask questions of other students and myself in this course. But if you have a real serious technical support issue, then especially if it's regarding Canvas or WebEx, there's places to contact. Okay, and for NetBeans and Eclipse, we'll try to help each other on that one. Accessibility, if you need scripts for the recordings, I may be able to provide those. It may take me a little bit of time, but please just know that those are available on request, but I would prefer if you don't request those unless you really need those, okay? Because they take some time to create. Privacy, there's some privacy policies for Canvas and Piazza, and I have links to those. You can check those out. Accommodations for special needs, please, 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 if you have any special needs that merit me knowing about them, contact me in the first week of the course, and you can see some links for those too. There's some links for academic support services. And for the schedule, you just go to the Canvas homepage. And since I want to walk you through Canvas, now that kind of concludes the syllabus portion of this video. So let's go right to this Canvas homepage, because when you use Canvas and you use this course, that's going to be your first stop.